Hi everyone, it's Lisa from Vertical Drama Queen. We're here today talking with Declan Clifford, our favourite Aussie, if you don't know, and all things Poolboy. Hello, Declan.
Hello. It's very nice to see your face in person finally.
So nice. How did you feel getting those live updates while we were watching the other night?
Oh my God, I loved it because I woke up the next morning and it was honestly like a bit of a shock because I didn't know it was coming out then. I thought because it was an interactive one, it was going to take way longer to come out because they had to program in all the choices. And then I saw the thing that Real Short posted and I was like, oh, maybe it's like a week away or a couple of weeks away. And then the next thing I wake up and there's all these live updates and you guys are quoting the script to me. And I'm like, oh, it's out. Like it's here. So it was very fun to see your instant reactions to it. And I kind of got to relive like when we were filming it through your text. So that was really fun.
It was such a fun watch. And I will tell everyone at home that if you want to watch it with the coin options, you will need around 1,200 coins.
Okay.
And I have watched both versions of it to see how it plays out, and the coins are worth it, in my opinion.
Really?
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because some of the good stuff's behind the coins. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. I have a ton of questions for you, and I hope you're prepared.
I'm so ready. I'm here.
The most important ones. Did you get to keep the gold shorts?
I did not. And isn't this a travesty? Because you know what? Those gold shorts, they cling very tightly to the skin. So I don't think they're using those for anyone else. But I did not get to keep them. However, I have many a photo and it will live on in eternity. So
I feel like that's everybody's Halloween costume this year.
I hope so. I really hope so. But fun fact about those gold shorts, the writing on the bum came off constantly. So it was always on like reapply duty to the shorts. But that's what happens when you're in water with gold shorts and riding.
Oh, yeah. If someone's whipped out the cricket and made vinyl heat press stuff, I've got much experience in this. It doesn't mix with water at all.
No, and there's a lot of like the dive scenes with those shorts, and we're just, in water constantly or sitting by water. So rip the shorts.
I'm surprised Sky wasn't a walking prune by the end of that shoot.
That boy is like meant to be in water constantly. It seems like he was in his element, whereas I was like, get me out.
Was it heated? Because it obviously wasn't filmed in summer.
So it was filmed at the start of summer, and the ones that are meant to be the school pool, where it's like that pool, let me tell you, that was one of our coldest days. It was a rare day in LA where there were clouds. We got down to maybe like 18, 19 degrees, which might not sound like much, but we had to stay in the water for a really long time. Our first 2 days were exclusively in that school pool. So before we like really knew each other, anything, all those swimming scenes were up first. And there were the things that I was nervous about because like I'm not a professional swimmer. And I'd never really had diving experience. And so anyway, but yeah, it was not heated. It was extremely cold. We at some point like got under the set lights to like just warm up. I think there's a photo of me on my Instagram, like just going like that. And we'd run around with towels and robes and stuff like that. But, it was what it was. We survived the first 2 days.
You do it for the plot, Dick.
We did it for the plot. We did it for the plot. Erin had a very similar experience on one of her sets where they plunked her in freezing cold water. And so we both have like a massive water phobia.
I have to ask, on a scale of 1 to I'm your king, right? How did it feel to win Prom King in Crushed Purple Velvet?
11 out of 10. As you know, like many Americans don't know that we don't have a prom. We certainly for myself, we had a high school leavers dinner, but it is not at all the same. And so when I was growing up watching American shows, the prom was so romantic to me, and like the idea of a prom king and queen and dancing under the spotlight, and the fact that they won and they're kings together. I don't know if my heart will ever be the same. I loved that scene. That's like one of my favorites. I was so excited to film that, and yeah. Oh.
It felt progressive to have the school decided that they wanted two kings.
Yeah, and this is what I actually really loved about this story was the conflict wasn't driven by the fact that they were gay. The conflict was driven by the fact of like the family and the difference in class and all the other obstacles that they perceived to be in their way. It was never like Will was like struggling with his sexuality, or the school was like, no, you can't be gay, so we've got to keep you apart. And like his mum, you know, she had a slight problem with it, but she was like, just keep him as a side piece, like whatever. And I kind of love that about this story, and that's why it did feel progressive to me. It wasn't like, oh, shh, they're gay. Like,
yeah,
you know, it's like even Aiden straight away, he's like, I'm gay. Like, I'm gay. So,
you go rainbow.
probably the most iconic line.
I'm like, Mean Girls for sure.
Yeah.
You go Glen Coco.
There are a lot of really fun 2000s references all through this script, and it felt like an early 2000s rom-com to me.
Absolutely. I wrote down all the references for my own mind because there's like little references to Friends with the I know you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah. And my favorite moment with the pretty woman. Did you know that was coming?
That was something our director put in at the last minute. So she's like, I really want you guys to do this. And I was like, yeah, love that. Love that.
Yeah, because I actually clutched my chest. I went, like, oh, that's so sweet.
And it worked so well. Like we got it. That was actually my favorite day. That was day 3. And that day we did everything from, we started with all the hospital stuff with my mum and dad. So we broke up and then we got back together with that beautiful, like pretty woman moment. So it was like our emotions were just everywhere that day.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. What I've got, I also really like that I'm not a fucking racehorse kind of montage, but then come on, we're going for boba.
So random.
I've been saying that for a week now to my husband. Come on, Andrew, we're going for boba.
Screaming. Love that. And he's like, what are you about?
I have to compose myself. I've actually watched it 3 times now, and my husband has been sitting there beside me watching along, and he doesn't generally watch verticals at all. But this one, he could see me laughing and like reacting, and he's like, "What is this?"
That's so sweet. 3, you're so sweet.
That's nothing compared to others. This
is
really, yeah.
Okay.
The fans love it.
Yeah, it's a thing you can sort of rewatch, like a comfort. Because I suppose once you've got the series, you've got it. It's yours, right? Like you
don't have to pay for coins again.
Gotcha. I'm with you.
As long as you have a subscription.
Okay, got it.
That's the sucky thing about verticals, is that you can't keep it like a DVD.
Yeah. Damn.
I know.
Maybe change is afoot. Let's hope.
Well, you never know, because like, I guess it works in their favor that if it's a comfort watch, people will just keep resubscribing.
It's true. Yeah. We love a comfort watch, though.
Yeah, actually, Unwanted True Mate is my ultimate comfort watch.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Is that like how we got connected? Unwanted True Mate?
Yeah, it is. It is. And then every time you would just keep popping up in verticals. I'm like, oh my God, there's that guy again. But that one, and is it Miss Billionaire?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I loved you in that one. It's
yeah.
I love you as a villain.
Really? Is it jarring? Here's a question. Is it jarring to see when an actor goes from a villain to a nice person, or is it just like, meh, weird, whatever?
It depends on the actor, because some of them you just hate after watching them. You, I don't hate ever.
Okay, interesting.
You're such a sweetheart. Like, you know that you're not an asshole deep down.
Yes, I'm truly not, and I hope people know that. I have played some awful villains.
Yeah, you have that one. And I can never get the title right because they're so wordy. The one you did recently with Declan, it's the homeless billionaire alpha. Faded to my homeless billionaire alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a crazy role.
That was insane. That was insane. I had two projects. I was like a choice between that and another one, and I chose to do that one because of Cayman. I was like, it's Cayman. I would love to work with him again. But that was insane. That script was crazy.
So I think I've said this before to other people, but you need to suspend reality or any kind of logic when you're watching a vert.
Yes.
Because you're like, what do you mean you don't know you're delivering a pizza to your best friend's house?
Yes.
Or that you've actually ordered a pizza. Like, what are you doing here?
Yes.
I'm delivering the pizza you ordered, you idiot.
Yeah. No, you do. You truly do. And I mean, it was very obvious in that one that he is Alpha Liam. Like, are we all blind?
It's the dodgy beard. It hides it.
It's the dodgy beard.
I think if there was a prize for the worst beard, that wins, hands down.
Really? Even more than the one? Didn't Seth wear one for the Homeless Billionaire Christmas? I mean, it might be a toss-up.
No, because Cayman had the terrible wig to go with it. But anyway, real short, crazy. We're not here to talk about him. Hang on, we have to get back on track. Oh, there's so many moments here. Oh, the Princess Carrie. It's always a you probably don't remember what I'm talking about.
Oh, when I faint?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
We'll have to rename it the Prince Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
But the Princess Carrie is an iconic trope in verticals, and I was so pleased that it popped up in Poolboy.
Yeah.
So, how many takes did that take? Or was it just one and done?
That was two. Because so that was about, I want to say midnight, 1 a.m. And that was very, 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 very cold that night. We were like, go, go, go. It was the big party scene, so we had like lots of people there. So that was like a one and done. And we could only like get in the pool once when that guy falls in, and to get him out. And then we continued on to the carry after that. So yeah, that was like a maybe two, and we're done. So Sky just nailed it. He just scooped me up and off he went.
We had the added advantage that you weren't lying on the floor.
That's true. I kind of into his arms.
Yeah. I've heard other actors saying that how difficult it is. Like, they make it look so easy to pick someone up, but really it's a dead weight on the floor. It's not like lifting a weight. Yeah.
Yeah. No. And lucky he's strong. He's a strong boy.
Was any of it improv? Because some of the lines were like, "Oh, don't worry, poverty isn't contagious."
That wasn't improv. The scene when I'm putting on the sunscreen?
Yes.
At the start of that, some of that is improv between us, where I'm just like, this isn't my job description. Like, okay, like all that stuff. And like, there was something we did around the Diva Cups that was improv too. Like when he's like making me the drink, like he's making me get the drinks. But we were pretty faithful to the script, to be honest with you, because the script was so great. Like sometimes you'd want to take liberties, but for this one, it kind of felt all baked in there. And I'm just trying to, I can't think of anything right now that's like off the top of my head that we master of improv and who just served Diana, who plays Stacy, when she apologizes to the dolphin, that's improv. So close to breaking, so close, like scream. It was so funny when she runs to that dolphin. She's like, "Oh, sorry."
That was hilarious.
And then a lot of her stuff, she improved a lot with different stuff, which was great. Particularly when she's like playing drunk, and like that scene where I'm kind of in the pool house and I see his dad. I have to like go like rescue him. I think what they're doing around the pool was all improv. So yeah.
That was hilarious.
She's so good. I love her. So great.
I actually
some of her looks as well, like the gold bathing suit, the gold prom dress, iconic.
Oh, kudos to the costume department there, because the high school uniforms are the best high school uniforms I've ever seen.
Yeah, they were
And
cute.
so campy in their purple and yellow.
Yeah.
And everybody had like different ties, and like I would have loved to have gone to that high school. Our uniforms in Australia are so boring.
Boring, like the varsity jacket. I love, yeah, the looks were great. Like, and how they like made Stacey kind of like reminiscent of Blair Waldorf with the like her little sweater vest and the skirt, and then Tasha, and like, you know, I'm just really rooting for. I really hope they would like flip it and Stacey and Tasha would have their thing, because like at the start, Tasha's like, oh, you know, I wish Stacey could see she, you know, she belongs with me. Like, damn, they should have done that. They should have snuck that in.
Well, there is yet to be a female love story.
Exactly. This is where it could have started.
I know. Maybe a spin-off.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll see. The back characters, or the supporting characters in this story, were so funny. Like Vic is obviously the villain, but then Greg is just so stoned or drunk most of the time. He's just along for the ride.
Yeah, he's great. And Spencer, who plays Greg, really he committed to that, and I loved that. Like, yeah. He was great. He's great.
Oh, okay. So it's a true rom-com, right? So the storyline goes from that comedic chaos to genuine emotional beats. So how do you prepare for such a range of tones across the episodes?
Well, it's difficult because we shoot so out of order. So I think all you can do is really, like, when you wrap up one scene, flip open your script and know what you're doing next and get yourself in that space. And that's kind of what I alluded to earlier. Like, we had days where we were going from like the end, the love, where we're in love, to we're back to enemies. And our director was like, hey guys, like, remember, you hate each other at this point, because we were like just so like in love.
Yeah.
And even like even when we were fighting, it was like seeping through like the already chemistry and the banter. I think she had to say to Sky at this point, like, remember, you're not on him too much yet. So it is really difficult, because you're jumping around the script based on what the location is. So I think all you can do is kind of prepare. And I'm an actor who loves to do like a lot of prep work, and usually like I try and map out before the show, like the different, like the arc of the character and the different places the character is going to go. And so it's like easy for me to, not easy, but like I can identify where he is at that point in his journey, and that really helps me. But I don't know, this was such a great cast to bounce off, and so it felt effortless to go into the different beats. It was so effortless. Everyone was amazing and on their game, and we had an incredible director, and I miss it.
So Aiden went from bullied and broke teen to confident king, which was really cool. But was there any part of that journey that resonated with you the most personally?
Yeah, Aiden is probably the character I've played who's most similar to me, particularly when I was in school. You know, I was the high school nerd. I had one friend in high school. We played chess every recess and lunch. I got bullied a lot for being gay in high school, but I think the primary difference between Aiden and I was Aiden like stood up for himself. I retreated and crumbled under all that. So I have so much respect for and love for the way he did that. And yeah, his journey, I guess, I felt like that was always in him. I feel like he stays consistent in the sense that he always fights for what he wants. He always fought for, you know, what he believed to be right. And he always did have an internal strength. And I think it was lovely to see circumstances change and work in his favor, and him get the love that he deserved, and his career as well. Like, I love that we had a character who, like, he did want to do something with his life. And yeah, I'm like, sorry, I went off on a tangent. Did that answer your original question?
It did. That was really nice, though. Don't worry. Actually, do you think that William was a bully in the beginning, or do you think that he was just finding every opportunity to be in your orbit and touch you because he did fancy you before he realized he did?
It's interesting. That's a really interesting question. Look, I think some of his behavior is pretty like degrading, you know, to make someone wear something and to you know, kind of order them around when, you know, he does need the money. And he was pretty cheeky, but I think for him that was his way of expressing his feelings and being close to Aiden. So I can look back on that with hindsight and go, you know, that was that. And I think he wouldn't do anything truly hurtful. I do believe what he says when he says he hates bullies, and you know, we have that beautiful explanation of why, because of his dad, which I think was a really beautiful moment for Will to open up and share that. So he was definitely pushing the envelope, but he had his reasons.
Yeah, because he was quite a dick about it.
Yeah, he was. But somehow he did it and was still lovable. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, some of that, it's the old storyline of, you know, like someone in the playground like pull your hair.
Yes, because
you're like, you're being mean. No, they actually like you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like their way. He doesn't know how to, like, I guess, express himself or his feelings. I get the sense that he's never had to make people come to him, that they've always just sort of come.
So apart from the swimming, like, what was because you just mentioned that swimming isn't or diving particularly wasn't your strong point. Like, what was the most challenging physical scene to shoot? Because you had fight scenes as well. And
the fight scene was okay. We had a great stunt choreographer, and I've done those before with verticals, so that was okay. I know that was challenging for Colin, who played Vic, because he had injured himself. He'd injured his knee. He's like a professional. He plays football, and so that was, I think, a particular challenge for him. But I think those first 2 days of us just being in the water, really cold water, doing sprints, just constantly kind of exposed to the elements, was really tricky for us, and we were like very mentally exhausted by the end of the day. So I would say those scenes were like the most physically demanding and challenging.
Yeah,
because we're literally there like
get out some lip gloss or something because your lips are purple. No,
seriously. I thought I was blue.
Oh, I actually, at points there, because I was frantically writing notes while I was watching, so the interactive choice would come up, and I would actually sit there and watch and see what was happening while you were waiting for me to make that choice.
Oh gosh!
Right. So how long did you have to hold those poses?
Too long, like 30 seconds. I think it's 30 seconds. And the way we did it, so basically we go up into the script and we go, okay, now holding for choice, hold for choice hold. And so you sit there and you think about it, and you think about what you're going to do, think about it, and then choice one, and then reset for choice two. And then we would go straight into choice two. And then we would sometimes redo it again. So yeah, had to hold the choice for like 30 seconds. And yeah, just it's so funny because some people have like reposted some of the scenes on TikTok, and they've reposted some of the choice holds, and some people are commenting being like, what the hell is this guy doing? I'm like, guys, it's a choice hold.
No, I'm just staring longingly into someone's face for 30 seconds with no context.
Don't you know what an interactive vertical is?
A lot of people don't like the interactive ones, but this one really works.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I haven't seen many of the interactive ones before, but yeah, I was wondering how it would go down and how people would receive it.
Yeah, especially like if you prefer a less spicy vertical, you've got the option to watch a more closed door version or yeah. So how did it feel filming the spicy scenes? And also, while I think of it, it was cool to see Aiden and Will not get busy in the bedroom until they had left high school.
Yes. Yeah, felt appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it never felt too ridiculously spicy to me. It never felt like, I've been in not that I was filming those scenes, but like Falling for My Ex's Mafia Dad, that obviously has a lot more mature themes. It's a very mature show. It has that sort of that aesthetic of, fire and passion. This felt more to me like, even in their early kisses, like both of them are trying to work out what the hell they're doing and how the hell to do this. So it felt like more like cute, bumbly, awkward first love. And even like, I think maybe one of the raunchier ones is like the nurse's office when I take off the shirt or whatever. But even that felt like, oh my God, like my crush is taking off his shirt in front of me for the first time. Like, what do I do? Where do I put my hands? How do I even kiss? Like, and in that scene, my glasses are kind of like falling down my nose constantly. And so it's like that beautiful awkwardness of a first kiss where it's perfect, but it's flawed. You're not experienced. So that's how it felt to me. And you're right that, maybe the spiciest stuff is after he, 4 years later, and they're mature and they're in their 20s. And so I like that. I think that was very, very well done.
Yeah, very